Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. fighting on the set of Avengers Doomsday. I covered this story a couple of days ago, and I have a lot of updates for you from the man John Rocker. But quickly guys, subscribing is free and it helps me out a lot if you enjoy film and TV content. I post reviews here every single day, so subscribe. So let's get into it. First and foremost, it was not Robert Downey Jr. or Ryan Reynolds. Everybody was incorrect. Now, of course, I did note that I was speculating, and it was my belief that it was Ryan Reynolds and Robert Downey Jr. But I was also biased in the fact that pretty much every news reporter was saying the exact same thing. So, you have a bit of confirmation bias there. So not actually Robert Downey Jr. or Ryan Reynolds. It could be anyone on the set other than those two, including the females on the set. So we don't know who it is exactly. But we have a lot of RDJ updates. So we'll also get into those. Allegedly, it was going to cost $18 million to reshoot these scenes without the actor that was involved in the fight, because they would have written him out of the script, the main script, and given him a subplot completely unrelated to everybody else in the film. I don't know how they would have done that. I guess like in Avengers Endgame, when you had Black Widow and Hawkeye go off on their own, they would have done something like that, like given him a thing to do, him or her a thing to do, and go off on their own. So it would have cost 18 million is the number that I've heard. Don't know if that's the exact amount, but after they heard 18 million to do this whole situation, he or she said, no, don't worry about it. Look, I'll apologize. They'll apologize. We'll move on, which is good. The next thing is that Bob Iger is actually jumping into the film here, basically as a producer, because he's watched a bunch of the takes already, and he said that he didn't like Robert Downey Jr.'s performance so far. So basically, RDJ agreed with that. And what we've heard is that he really wanted to play Doom, or he always wanted to play Doom, something along those lines. So he's really invested in this character. So he agreed, look, the stuff that we've shot for the last couple of weeks is not great. Let's just redo it all. So they've rewritten a lot of these scenes. They're reshooting the scenes, and this time he's on camera in the full suit and armor and everything. Allegedly, he was not doing that originally. They were going to CG the mask, maybe the suit as well. I'm not sure. I haven't seen set photos or anything yet. But yeah, Bob Iger stepped in and he said, look, this film has to be a hit for Disney, so we need to reshoot this stuff. Not only are they reshooting it, but Downey is also involved in rewriting the scenes himself and directing the scenes that they're reshooting. So that's really interesting. He's really hands-on. So I actually have a lot of faith in this Doom character. I think it's going to be the best part of this film. Now, there is another update, which is sort of like a leak of some of the plot, who is going to be with Doom, but I'm not going to get into that. I'll link below. You guys can go check that out if you want. If you enjoy these news and updates and stuff, and you just enjoy film content, make sure you leave a like, comment down below your thoughts on this story, and subscribe. I appreciate all the support recently. I'll catch you guys with another video tomorrow.